إن الحمد لله رب العالمين نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ونعوذ بالله من الرياء. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Inshallah, we'll keep going. You know, people, the days are now shorter and our work is coming earlier. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a good day. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's servant, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, imparted a lot of information to us that was beneficial. And there was a dua that I want us to listen part of the dua, and it's connected with something that was connected with one of the writings of Imam Ghazali rahimahullah. In this dua, the Prophet, it's a longer dua, but in the dua he says, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmi la yanfa'u. That he asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to, or seek refuge with Allah from knowledge that would not be beneficial or useful. But oftentimes we can find ourselves collecting a lot of information that is not of any benefit. And or even that is not as useful, so we have to filter out what things would be most helpful. And in this book, just a short connection, Imam Ghazali had a student who in his own right had become a sheikh, and I may have shared this. He had become a sheikh in himself and studied many things, but he went to the Imam and said, give me something that would be beneficial to me that I can carry to the grave, some short pages. And among those things, this nasiha, this advice that he gave him, part of it was he had one part, he said, "Ilmu bila amal junun wa amal bil ghayr illa la yakun." That he said that knowledge without action is madness, and action without knowledge is void. And in this short saying, it was telling him that to gain knowledge and not use it is madness, crazy. Why would you do this and not benefit from it? And he wanted to say, وَعَلَمُوا أَنَّ الْعِلْمُ الَّذِي لَا يُمْكِنُكَ الْيَوْمَ عَنِ الْمَعَاصِي ولا يحملك على الطاعات لا يبعدك غدا النار جهنم. They wanted to tell him, he said that, and he said that knowledge which does not remove you from disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and knowledge that does not guide you to obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala today will not guide you or benefit you or take you away from the hellfire tomorrow. So in this short piece of advice, he was reminding his own student, and in the book he went on to tell him things such as, how many nights have you stayed up in rehearsing and learning and studying your knowledge? Like a Hafs al-Quran, remembering and studying his Quran, but if he does not benefit from it, it is no use to him in the akhirah. And he went on, I'll leave you with this other example that he gave. He said that if there was a man in the desert, and he described this man, he said this man was brave, and this man had 10 swords, Ashur Saif al-Hindi. That he said that if he had 10 of these swords made in India, because these swords in India were known to be the best. And he said if he had the 10 swords and other weapons beside that, he said this man would be brave, and then that this man was from the people of war, a warrior, a people who were used to war and fighting. He said if this man was attacked by a lion, a ferocious lion, he said, what is your opinion? If he did not wield and use these swords, would he be able to ward off the attack? So what does this tell us? That we can have all the powerful weapons that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala azza wa jalla has given us. And these are the weapons I'm talking about of the ilm, knowledge of the Quran and knowledge of the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But if we do not use these things, they are no benefit. So he equated us to being what? He said in the beginning, he said, Junoon. Alimu bil-amal junoon. That if we have this knowledge and we don't use it, then we are insane. It's insanity. So go back to the dua that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, "Oh Allah, right? I seek refuge with you from knowledge that would not be beneficial." So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of our knowledge beneficial and useful and be something that would take us today and make us obey Allah and be a benefit and guide us away from the hellfire tomorrow, which is al-Ghadin with the Yawm al-Qiyamah. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika wa ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.